praying to the wicks and the candles tone. Sipping that slippage, feeling that FOMO. Portfolio flex like it's holy promo. Sacrifice fiat, selling the pump. Altars of alpha, wallets get plump. Lunar eclipse, my stop loss missed, and I'm baptized in that bullish bliss. Oh moon gods, bring us the gains. Light up the sky, burn off our chains. Oh moon to the moon, no earthly pains. Oh moon gods, bring us the gains. Eyes wide shut, undivine with the play. Spirit in sync with the market's phase. Confluence hit, I go full send. Lambo dreams that never end. Fibonacci carved in stone. Sacred trend lines, bullish tone. Chart prime whispers in my ear. Take the trade, release the fear. Burn the down, cleanse the wick. Let the din be real quick. Oh moon gods, bring us the gains. Gains, the bulls break all our chains. To the moon with crypto flames. Oh moon gods, bring us the gains. Eyes on the chart like a priest in the zone. Pray to the wicks and the candles tone. Sipping that slippage, feeling that FOMO. Portfolio flex like it's holy promo. Sacrifice fiat, summon the pump. Altars of alpha, wallets get plump. Lunar eclipse, my stop loss missed, now I'm baptized in that bullish bliss. Oh moon gods, bring us the gains. Gains, let the bulls break all our chains. To the moon with crypto flames. Oh moon gods, bring us the gains. Oh moon gods, bring us the gains. Oh moon gods, bring us the gains.
Welcome to the night where we light up the spark. We're trading crypto finance, you'll be mad on the charts. Hosted by the one, Lunar Beaches top shark. Dive deep into the numbers cause this ain't no lark. We're crunching all the data, making money moves fast. From Wall Street to the blockchain, making predictions last. Community together in this financial blast. Markets after dark, let's shatter ceilings made of glass. Mad on the charts with Lunar's bright lights. Crypto markets soaring through the night. Follow the trends, see future in sight. It's markets after dark, the financial flight. From Bitcoin to Ethereum, we're mapping the road. Stock tips and insights, secrets ready to unload. Trading strategies, sharp on knowledge be showed. Let Lunar Beaches guide you to the mother lode. Economic loops and the way the dollar flows.
Welcome to Markets After Dark, where we go mad on the charts. Thank you for joining me. I am Lunar Beaches Crypto, coming to you live right here on the Piper Academy Network. Sunday through Thursday, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For one last time. If you haven't seen my post in the Piper Academy Discord or on X, on Twitter, Markets After Dark, the show, this will be the last week that Markets After Dark will be on Piper Academy in ever. Markets After Dark will be done after this week. I won't be taking it with me. This is the Piper Academy show as far as I'm concerned. But for reasons later, whatever. I don't even know what y'all talking about. All right. So anyway, so yeah. First and foremost, I just want to thank Piper for everything that he's given me, the opportunity that he's given me to come on the Piper Academy Network and to host a show here on the network. And you know, it's been amazing. It's been a fun ride. And yeah, I mean, Piper Academy is family. The alumni are all family. You will always be family. And but your boy's having a baby here very, very soon. And life's gonna get a little bit crazy. So I had to make a tough decision, which was to put in one last week here, and then I will be going live on my personal channel, Lunar Beaches Crypto, and I'll be doing that as scheduled, as your regular scheduled programming. I don't know if I'm gonna go and start an hour earlier or not. Start at 10 Eastern, or stay at 11 Eastern for the time being. But that'll be up until Baby Bean is here, and then the schedule will be unknown, and I will be streaming basically whenever I have the opportunity. So hopefully, eventually I'll be able to get a schedule down for Lunar Beaches Crypto. But starting off, it'll be like Markets After Dark. But I decided to go ahead and make the change just to get everything prepped and moved over to my channel and all that stuff. So yeah, that's what's happening. And big shout out to Piper, OC guy, and BC Port Corp, and Buck, and JR, Crypto Trades, and everyone else that makes the Piper Academy what it is. It's a great community, and I will shill it until the day I die, I guess, or until it's over. If it's ever over. I don't think that's the plan. So, but I will shill it over on my channel, of course. But I had to make the change, and just I can't not be here at the same time every single night. I can't do that. I've got to have the flexibility, and so that's what I'm gonna do. So when I move over to my channel next week, we'll be mostly trading focused, mostly crypto focused, but it's basically gonna be the same thing. I'm going to remove the themes of the week. I might do something else, might do something different. We'll see. But it is what it is. And really what started it off, prompted today, was our babysitter said that she won't be able to watch our son starting next week. And so I was like, well, I don't know. I guess I gotta move. I gotta get moving. So we'll see. But anyways, thank you all. Absolutely, truly blessed that you guys have been showing up and showing out for Markets After Dark. And can't wait to see what happens of Lunar Beaches Crypto. We'll see what we can do over there, and yeah. So just so you guys know, there's nothing. There's leaving on good terms. I'm not really like leaving. I'm still an alumni forever and always. Scout's honor. I was never a scout, by the way, but Scout's honor. I will always be part of the alumni, and till the day I die. So that's how it is. That's how it goes. So I'll just be reminding everybody of that every day this week. Thank you, Alexander G, of course, for already throwing my link in the chat. I appreciate you as always. Speaking of the chat, what's going on, Madhouse? Wait, I thought I had you guys prepped before the show. Where'd you go? Well, there you are. What's going on, Madhouse? Thank you all for being here. I appreciate each and every single one of you. We're going to have to go through these messages. Mike Vollmer came in before the show started, of course. Had to hit the like because he has to get up early. So thank you for stopping by, Mike. And maybe if I go live at 9, you'll be able to catch me. We'll see. But thank you for stopping by as always. And yeah, greatly appreciate that like. Flat Smack, what's going on? Flat Smack, all set. Good evening, Alexandra G, the mod boss, the mod queen, the mod god. Thank you for being here, Alexandra G, and pinning that Piper Academy Discord link in the chat. Make sure you join the Piper Academy Discord. It's only $5 a month. All you got to do is hit that join button down below, become a YouTube member, and you will gain access to the Discord. Trade signals, great traders, great community, like I've said. And you also get the amazing Piper Dynamic DCA plan, which is spectacular. I mean, you should really, the $5 a month just for that is worth it. But check it out. Link is right there, pinned in the chat. So join YouTube. Go to here. Thank you guys. Harp. What's going on, Harp? Thank you for being here. Gen X Fairy Godmother. All right. Hi, LBC. Hi, everyone. First time checking out this show live. Thank you for being here. And you are a Piper Academy member, and I'm grateful that you're here. First time checking out the show live. It's my last week here. It's how it goes, right? What's going on, Gen X? Thank you for being here, my guy. JR. LFG, let's go. Thank you for being here, my man, the Ninja Art of Crypto. Thank you. As always, Rib Chat, we got Rib Chat going on. All right, we got Melissa One Love. Thank you for being here. Wait, what did I miss? I have to rewind. I can't keep up. Much love, fam. You will do great things. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Piper. I appreciate that. That means a lot. And Infidel. Yes, I'm a trader. Wait, I am a trader. Wait, spelling, please. But yeah, thank you, Piper, and thank you for everything you've done for me. It's been a blessing and an honor to be here. So, but yeah, thank you for everything, man. Mad love. The truth is, Crux went to Disney with me and left afterwards. Tradefly went on a cruise with me and left soon after that. LBC went to Vegas with me. Just saying. I had a spectacular time with you in Vegas, you and Amy, and I would do it 1,000 times over. So it has nothing to do with the trips, but that is quite the freaking coincidence. But definitely has nothing to do with you, Piper, and you know that. All set. I don't know if I called you out. Good evening, all set. Hi, all. Love y'all. Army Piper, you're an incubator for traders. Yes, he is. That is for dang sure. I'll never go anywhere with you. Wait, I'll never go anywhere with you, Piper. Only online. I don't want to see you in real life. I got mad love. Whoa. I got mad love for you, LBC. Got mad love for you, JR. Thank you. You're young. Personal growth is still possible. Thank you, David. I appreciate that. David Gelfin, good evening. Good evening, Retro Mike Tech. So you're saying we can change Wildcard Wednesdays to Cam Ward Wednesday? Whoop, whoop. I mean, we might get a little crazy over there. Who knows? Mad love, LBC. Just got to say okay and do it. All right. Okay. Let's do it. Throwing the waves in the chat. Thank you. I've been tricked before. David, are you Crypto Squid? I don't know. Oh, David Gelfin. Nope, just an animal freak. All right. Gotten all caught up. Let's get to what matters most, and that is the The charts, what's going on? Charts, what's going on? Bitcoin, is Bitcoin trying to get a move here? Bitcoin is sitting at $119,349 per the Coinbase spot chart. Let's go to the weekly, see how we close the week. Let's just go ahead and get rid of this. I can draw all of this quickly. All right, so we did something very important following smart money concepts, and that is we have a weekly fair value gap. And guess what? We came down into that weekly fair value gap and we pushed up and we closed higher than the previous weekly open. That is pretty big. This should indicate continuation. Should. But like to see that move down into the imbalance, the push up, and the bullish close above the previous candle body. Okay, so that is bullish. That is 1 point towards the bulls. Bulls. Let's see. That's an angry dragon. Oh, you're talking about the it is an angry looking dragon, isn't it? Let's go ahead and bring this down. Just kind of looks like a dragon. See, this is what you're gonna get over on Lunar Beaches Crypto. You're gonna get a bunch of drawings. Okay, you're gonna see the drawings. I used to draw a lot. I don't know if I can draw a dragon, but maybe I could do some kind of brontosaurus or brachiosaurus or something. I don't know. I don't know what just happened with this. Now it just looks like a messed up hand. I don't know. I'm a little out of sorts because of everything, but anyways. All right, so yeah. Dip down into the weekly fair value gap, dip down into the daily fair value gap as well. Bang, bang, gang, gang. Got to push off of that. So right now, the high that I'm looking for us to take out is this daily high, this last Tuesday, this daily high from last Tuesday at 120,300. 120,300. I would like to see a daily close above that. Maybe we get it today. If we do, I think that would be bullish. That would be bullish confirmation for continuation. We are seeing some curvature here on the chart prime trend fusion, some curvature to the upside. Check out Chart Prime, link in the description down below. Get 45% off your first month. Chart Prime, where whales are made. I think that's the slogan. But yeah, it's pretty sweet indicator package. They got a great Discord. They do daily classes Monday through Friday. So go over to Chart Prime, check them out, get 45% off your first month with the link down below. Liquidity hunt on all the late longs. Woo! Yep. Futures for S&P open tonight, the highest open ever in history. Oh, really? We got to go over to that. ES. Oh, yeah, look at that. What a gap. What a gap. When it gonna fill that gap? Let's go down to the 5 minute. Boom. Big gap up. Wow. Kind of crazy for an FOMC week. What is the S&P trying to tell us? The S&P is trying to tell us nothing. Trying to tell us we're bullish until we're not. The bonus of joining the PA team is that you get to have Chart Prime for life. There you go. Wait, do I lose Chart Prime? It's okay. I can use an RSI. It's okay. It's okay. So the ES opening up, highest open ever. We've got the NASDAQ. Looks like it's opening up. Maybe, is it the highest ever for the NASDAQ 2? Yep, NASDAQ 2. Highest open ever. Let me zoom on out. Yep. Highest open. Nope, you will still have it. Oh, sweet. EU tariffs deal is done. Yeah, I saw that. So I know Piper will go over this tomorrow, but we did get an EU tariff deal done. The deals, and we also got another 90-day pause with China. So that explains at least a pretty big part of why we are seeing the major stock indices open up at new highs. What about the Dow Jones? Now, you guys know this is the one we've been watching, that I've been watching, and holy smokes, the Dow Jones opened up at a new all-time high on futures. Will it do it over here? We'll see. We'll see tomorrow, but the Dow Jones getting going is pretty much what we've been waiting for. And with the Dow Jones breaking out into that new all-time high, if it can continue, most likely Bitcoin will follow. And if Bitcoin follows, what does that mean for altcoins? Altcoins will follow. Now, the really big one is this one right here, which is the Russell 2000. We need this one to break out. This is 2,000 of small market cap stocks. When this breaks out, that shows breadth opening up in the market, which means the market is more risk on, willing to take on more risk, because these smaller caps, just like in crypto, the small cap coins are riskier than, you know, the blue chips, the big stocks, the big guys. So if we see this moving to the upside and pumping, that suggests that we're seeing a lot more risk on behavior, which is beneficial for us in Bitcoin and crypto. So seeing the Russell, it's opening up higher than its Friday close. We'll see if all of these end up filling their gaps before potentially continuing higher. We'll have to wait and see on that. We're getting our money flows a little bit in the red here. So, and we're getting some bearish divergences. But getting above this 2,325.8 points will be key. If we can get a daily close above that, and even better, a weekly close above that, then watch out, because we still have these equal highs above us, and that is exactly what I believe what we are gunning for. So Bitcoin needs to break out of the Consala range. Yeah. Back to Bitcoin. So yeah, we got stocks opening up at fresh highs. We got some opening up at new all-time highs. I say stocks, I mean the major stock indices. So we're opening up the week fairly bullish. We've got Bitcoin opening up, pumping as well, but it has been pulling back. Let's go back to the Coinbase chart. Let's just zoom in just on price action. So we showed you the weekly bounce. That's good off of the fair value gap. That's bullish. How are we looking on our what? Our 52-week SMA? We are well above it. We are well above our 52-week SMA. Our 21-week SMA, well above that. And I believe I have 100 something on here. 100 chart 200 weekly. Let's put this on the 200 day. All right. The 200 day looks solid. What about the 50 day? Change the other one. Let's change this to a 50 day. There we go. All right, so above that 50 day as well. So that is good. That's good. We are still showing some strength here on Bitcoin. Levels above us, just the current year high, the previous week high is above us as well, sitting there at $120,300. the high that we need to get above. Dynamic reactor on the weekly, soft order block below us. Let's go down to a smaller time frame like the 4 hour. Let's get rid of these levels right here. All right, so I'm definitely watching this order block down here for potential move down before we continue higher. However, we have broken out of this downward sloping resistance. So looking to see if that's going to be it. So what we look for, we want to see a breakdown, pullback, back test of the trend line, maybe even come back down to that soft order block before pushing higher. Or it might even give us a little whipsaw action where it does a wick down but still closes back above the downwards trending support and then continues higher. Measured move on this. We go to this order block. Be a little bit more conservative. 128, 286. Pull a fib. 128, 472. So that gets us pretty much almost right up to that 1.618 fib extension of this high to this low. So that would be my first target right there at 128, 472. Definitely that is going to be my target if Bitcoin can get pushing up here. My first target. Then we will see from there. 2.618. That would be the next one at $136,953. Now, more macro, I'm still looking at that 131. 132-ish. 139.49. That the 130.949. That's on the Coinbase chart. I'm used to looking at it on the perp chart. But we do have this on the daily. We do have this loud order block. So that's definitely going to be something that we're going to need to push through. That is technically a rejection block because of that giant wick. However, let me remove the order block. Draw this wick on here. You guys are just going absolutely crazy in the chat, and I love it. I can see it in my side view. All right, so yeah, this range, this level has been acting as resistance. So we're going to mark it off in red. So anything inside of here is with just be careful with it. We also have a long lower wick right here that we might want to come back to before we take off. So keep that in mind. Go ahead and mark that off. There we go. So potentially see something like this. We've got FOMC this week, so we could see some crazy price action or crazy volatility rather. Let's see, booting that down. But perhaps something like this. Remember, getting a daily close above this high is what I am looking for. I want to see a daily close above this high right here at $120,300. Get a daily candle close above that. Then we could get the pullback and then go straight up to that 130,949, about $131,000. So that's what I'm looking for on Bitcoin. Now, if we break down, come back into this range, then we might be looking at this. Well, then I would have to change to this. Then I'll have to extend this out. And then we'll have to see if we can get a bounce out of this zone. I'd prefer it if we did not come down and take out this low at 114,736. That would be great. Speaking of that, let's go. Did we tap the CME gap? No, we did not. We came close, very close. Now, ABC might be done in here. So we swept the A, and we pushed higher. That, to me, is pretty much a completed ABC. Completed ABC. We're ready to go. Come on, Bitcoin. Come on, Bitcoin. Just be bullish. Just do something. Just do something. Now we can take a look. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Dixie. See what the Dixie's looking like. We got to back out on this one. The house is dope AF though. Need to rebuild the dry powder supply. What are y'all talking about? I'm going on a cruise too, guys. You guys are going absolutely insane over here. Did you say that the 50-day EMA? Probably said EMA, but I meant SMA. But yeah. More downside for the dollar. Measured move at about 95. So hopefully, I mean, I say hopefully we see that because that's inverse correlated with our risk on assets. But we've seen Bitcoin move up when the Dixie's moved up. So, but it does help if the Dixie is moving down. Now we take a look every macro Monday at the basket of assets that makes up the Dixie. And that is these 5 fiat currencies here. The Australian dollar, the euro, the British pound, the Canadian dollar, and the Japanese yen. So, as has been the case for several weeks now, the Australian dollar just continues to just chop, chop, chop. Choppity, chop, chop, chop. Doing absolutely nothing, looking for potential breakout. Now, if it can get that breakout, then the dollar would see. That would go against the dollar. That doesn't mean the dollar will go down, but that would be one portion of the Dixie going down. The euro makes up over 50% of the Dixie, and it's already broken out, gotten a back test, and is continuing higher. Let's zoom out. We can see that this is a downwards trending resistance. But the euro is looking pretty good given the EU deal. Who knows? Maybe that would be more beneficial, or the traders will see the EU deal as being more beneficial for the euro, and then they will become bullish on the euro. This could be a nice 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And since it makes up over 50% of the Dixie, that would be that would send the Dixie down more likely than not. The British pound still looking for this 1.42 level here on the British pound, and this one's actually looking like it's getting ready for that move as well. And yeah, if that can get going, that would be great. The USD CAD. So this is going to be inverse. We actually want to see this move to the downside because that means the dollar is moving to the downside against the Canadian dollar. So that's what we want to see on the Canadian dollar, is more downside, and the same with the Japanese yen. And this one's decided to take a little bit of a detour. We'll see if it wants to move down or not. Not necessary for the Dixie to move down, but that's what it would take for it to do that there. That dropping dollar versus euro is why BTC hit new all-time high. BTC hasn't hit new all-time high versus euro since January. This is true. So the BTC euro, take a look at that. Boom, 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 boom. So yeah, it has not broken out into a new all-time high. That's kind of crazy how it's 101. Shouldn't it be higher than the dollar? It's odd. Why is it not higher than the dollar? Like, hold on. BTC CAD? Yeah, so that's 163,000. BTC Euro. Why is the Euro not way more than 101,000? Like it should be more than 120,000. I'll have to chat GPT it. But yeah, hasn't made a new all-time high since January. So Euro looking to make that move as well. BTC versus the Euro. Very interesting. Ethereum is on a movement. No, because it's taking more dollars to buy a Bitcoin. Dollar is losing buying power. Euro is gaining. Because more people are using dollars. I'll have to get an explanation. Man. So yeah, we've got Ethereum continuing to push to the upside. It is on its third wave, I do believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, something of that sort. We do have the equal highs up here, and it's looking like those equal highs might get taken this week. Will we see a new... I don't know about a new all-time high for Ethereum this week. Maybe following this week's FOMC, we'll have to see. Now, on the weekly chart here for Ethereum, we do have a fair value gap right here. So, we got to be careful. It might want to come down. Like I said, with it being FOMC week, we might see some volatility. I mean, it's not just the FOMC. On Tuesday, we have JOLTS job openings, which will be maybe not critical for the Fed this week, simply because I think it's pretty much baked in that that there's not going to be a rate cut this week. And I don't think there will be. There might not even be a rate cut in September. Piper might be right in that we might not get a rate cut until October, which to me means we're bullish until October. Because I think the rate cuts are going to be, what do you say? The rate cuts are going to be like the euphoric phase. It's going to be the start of the euphoric phase, I should say. I think because people will get super bullish. They're like, okay, I could borrow money at a cheaper rate. I'm going to borrow money and I'm going to throw it into Bitcoin, or I'm going to throw it into this and I'm going to throw it into that because it's at a cheaper rate. And so now I can start throwing stuff in. But smart money knows that that's what retail will be doing. So what do you think they will be doing as markets are at all-time highs and we're getting rate cuts and retail sees that as super bullish? What do you think institutions will be doing? They're going to be selling. Been saying that since February, October for first rate cut. There you have it. If the dollar loses 10% of its buying power, you would need 10% more dollars to buy the same amount of Bitcoin. Right. But I still don't understand how the euro is only at 101. and the dollar is at 120 and the Canadian dollar is at 163. So like I don't know. I don't know, man. I'll have to do my due diligence so that I can firmly understand how that works, because little bitty chats here and there, it's not going to help me understand it anymore. I mean, I get what you're saying, but I'm trying to figure out why the Canadian dollar is 163, but the euro is 101, but the dollar is 120, but the purchasing power, I don't know. I just do charts. I don't know. I just work here for now. We have GDP growth rate at 8:30 Wednesday. Then we have the Fed rate decision at 2, and then at 2:30 we have the Fed press conference. That'll be what we need to watch, because pretty much baked in that we're going to keep rates the same. But it'll be interesting to see what Powell says during the presser. He might not say anything, but anything important, that is. It'll probably just say we continue to be data dependent and blah, 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 blah. Good morning, Nick Musgrave. Thank you for being here, my friend. Shout out to you from the down under. Thank you for being here, Nick. Absolutely appreciate you as always. Then Thursday we have core PCE, then we personal income, personal spending, month over months. And then Friday, we have non-farm payrolls, and employment rate. Wow. And ISM manufacturing PMI. What a week. What a week. All the news. This is a week where we come up into the charts and we look every single day. We come up to the start of the day. Pew, pew, pew. Lasers go. Pew, pew, pew. What's going on, lasers? Thank you for being here. As always. Excuse me. All right, so let's go ahead and pull up our thingy-mabobbers. Our session indicator shows us the sessions, the start of the sessions. So each day we're going to want to be starting off, marking off. It's so jacked up that the Fed gets their number one metric, core PCE, and unemployment after their rate decision. Yeah. I get having a schedule, but I mean, obviously they do have emergency meetings and we'll make emergency cuts if they think they're needed. But it's just kind of crazy how it's just like, all right, just every 6 weeks. This is how we're gonna do it. Every 6 weeks. All right, so this week, this is pretty much a daily thing, regardless of the kind of week that it is. But marking off session highs, previous session highs, like Asia session. So since London took out the Asia session high, I would mark off the London session low. Don't forget internal ranges. We can see that we came down right after market open, and we know that the Asia high was sitting right there, right above. So you come down, you sweep the low, you trap longs, you get a close back above this low, you come down into this imbalance, okay? Come down into the imbalance, and then you have equal highs resting up here, and you also have the Asia high resting above you over here. You get that close above this low over here, 5 minute or higher, and for me, that's a go long signal. We've swept an internal low. We've trapped traders. We've pushed higher. Put a stop just below. Aim for equal highs. Take profit 1. And then Asia high. Take profit 2. And then that's all she wrote. Then reversal signal on the 5 minute. You get a push down. This doesn't take out any lows. So there's for this We have an imbalance in here. But nothing really screams like, hey, I mean, if anything, this looks like an ABC correction type of deal. If I see an ABC type of correction, and then we get a bounce, consolidate after coming into an imbalance. Of course, the freaking magnet makes things not work properly. After coming into an imbalance, right, we get the bounce off of that. And then we can see a bullish engulfing candle. Then we come up, we clear this inverse fair value gap, and we move to the upside, taking out this high. That could have been another long. But the thing is, this week, we want to be marking off previous session highs and lows before the start of the New York session. We want to wait to see if one gets taken out. Don't forget internal range lows as well, or highs. Okay. So from here, I'm looking to take out both the London high and the Asia high, and it does exactly that. And then we can switch bearish if we come back down, and we do. And we wait for price to retrace back up into the gap. And then we can take a little short trade, little tiny scalp from the gap to this low right here, or to the imbalance, but to the low. Little baby scalp. Throw some leverage on it, and you can make some decent gains. There you go. Little baby scalp. If it's not 2.5 or more on your risk to reward, or on your reward to risk, then it's not worth it, in my opinion. 2.5 RR plus 2% risk on your stop loss, 2% of your account per trade. And there you go. Find you a trading strategy, stick to it, and there you go. You just became a profitable trader. That's all it takes. So in this instance over here, we can see we swept the Asia low. We came down, swept, took the internal range low inside here on the London session, and got a bounce and then a pullback. And then from there, you can go long and you ride it up, take profit one at the London high. And if you can get up here to the Asia high, that'll be a take profit two, and it did get up there. But if you jumped in here, then you're riding that wave through the weekend until it takes it out. So be careful with that. He, she, they, it. I don't care. What are y'all talking about? Okay, whatever, fam. No, and then they. No, and then blue moon is in 2026. What day is full moon? Moon God, tell us. The full moon is when is the next full moon? I'm not the moon god. We pray to the moon gods, okay? The next full moon is August 9th. August 9th. I can't remember if the full moons are bullish, or if it's the no moon, or if it's the crescent moon. I don't really keep up with that stuff, even though probably should, because apparently it has like a 70% hit rate. So, yeah. Moon God, bring us the gains. That's right. I played it at the beginning of the show. Figured I'll play that probably all week. And yeah. If there's anything specific you guys want me to take a look at, let me know. We're going to move on to the total charts. Take a look at our totals. Let's go to the weekly. See how we are looking here. After the FIA, yes, it is turned up. What's going on, RS Miller? Thank you for being here. Not much. Off vacay. Oh, you're off vacay? You back home? All right. So last week we got the yep. That's all it was. All it appears to be was a breakout from previous all-time high and a back test of the previous all-time high, and then continue higher. That would mean crypto, especially Bitcoin, could be moving higher. We also got a pullback here on our total 2, trying to push higher on that as well. That does include Ethereum, but it excludes Bitcoin. Our total 3 excludes Bitcoin and Ethereum, and it's getting a bounce right there off of that golden pocket, getting back above the 786. Looking for this to continue higher for that wave 3 of 5. Come over here to others. This is everything outside of the top 10. So this is most of your altcoins getting that bounce as well there off of the 50% level of these fibs. And then total DeFi doing the same thing, bouncing. Looking good there. And our USDT, we didn't make it up to the imbalance. This might continue lower. And of course, if USDT continues lower, that means our crypto prices are pumping. To the moon. To the moon. What's gold doing? Ooh, it gave us a fake out. All right. Alrighty then. Okay, could not break that high. Let me back this up a little bit. Yeah, so that's just a complete failure of this pattern. This could still sneak its way up. It did bullishly break out of the pattern, but it's come back down. Trend fusion is still above the 0 line. I mean, if we're risk on, gold might go too. Especially considering, well, actually, I mean, the inflation narrative is pretty cooled right now. 40, we're sitting at 46. $47, 46, 46. I can math. Okay, just making sure. Making sure I can math. What's that say? Elon Musk confirms Tesla has signed a $16.5 billion chip contract with Samsung. Breaking news on CNBC. All right, heading to bed. Got to get up and drop the new DCA levels in the morning. Y'all have a good one. See you in the morning. YouTube Piper, hope you sleep well. And thank you again, as always. And thank you. I appreciate you. Hope you get a good rest. Hope you have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical sleep, sir. And I will see you in the morning. You muffin? What? I don't know what that means. You muffin? No, right here. Elon Musk confirms Tesla has signed a $16.5 billion chip contract with Samsung. Samsung Electronics has entered into a $16.5 billion contract for supplying semiconductors to a major company. A regulatory filing by the South Korean firm showed Monday. Tesla CEO Elon Musk later confirmed that Samsung will make chips for Tesla. The memory chip maker, which had not named the counterparty, mentioned in its filing that the effective start date of the contract was July 26, 2024. receipt of orders, and its end date was December 31st, 2033. Samsung declined to comment on details regarding the counterparty. However, must confirm that Tesla was the counterparty in a reply on a social media platform X, which was subsequently deleted. Oh, he later posted Samsung's giant new Texas fab will be dedicated to making Tesla's next generation A1 or AI6 chip. The strategic importance of this is hard to overstate. Samsung currently makes AI4. TSMC will make AI5, which just finished design initially in Taiwan and then Arizona. Samsung earlier said the details of the deal, including the name of the counterparty, will not be disclosed until the end of 2033. What? Citing a request from the second party to protect trade secrets, according to a Google translation of the filing in Korean. Since the main contents of the contract have not been disclosed due to the need to maintain business confidentiality, investors are advised to invest carefully considering the possibility of changes or termination of the contract, the company said. Its shares were up nearly 3% in early trading. Tesla was a probable customer. Ray Wang, research director of semiconductor supply chain and emerging technology at the Futurum Group, told CNBC before Musk's post. Bloomberg News had earlier reported that Samsung's deal was with Tesla, citing a source. Samsung's foundry service manufactures chips, blah, 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 blah. So it's like Samsung's denying it. Is it because they can't disclose counterparties? Probably because of the whole Roman salute thing. Who knows? Probably because it's Elon Musk. Who knows? Tesla, can we see pre-market? These BlackRock people never stop planning. No, they don't. 2033? Yeah, exactly. The math ain't mathin'. There you go. You mathing? Oh, that's what you meant. The math ain't mathing. So yeah, so Tesla, look out. Might see a big move. I don't know. Was this pre-market? No. Time for a walk. This market is closed. Screw you. We'll go to Robinhood. Trading at 320 right now. Right here it says 316. 320.55 on Robinhood. 56. Hessler. Yeah. 320.56 is where it is at on overnight trading. The VIX is down. ETH confirms macro move on a weekly. Yep. Pretty much. That was a nice move on the weekly. But we do have the weekly fair value gap below us. Now this could be a breakaway gap. We'll see. But typically breakaway is when you break away. So it hasn't actually broken away just yet. Now if it comes out, breaks out and breaks these equal highs, then yeah. But ETH did get a nice back test and push higher. We did have a bearish divergence going into that, so we've got to be careful. But I'm still generally bullish on ETH. But it is in its fifth subwave here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. 5 should take out those equal highs. If 4 is wrapped up, then we should see 5 come out and take out those equal highs and take out $41.09, $4,109 for Ethereum. Then that would complete this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 structure. There you go. So yeah, what a show. What a show. Hours fly by quick. Like 1 hour flies by quick when you have to go over so much. But they go but you guys make it go by quick as well with all your interaction. And but anyways, I do appreciate each and every single one of you for being here. Don't forget, this is the last week of Markets After Dark here on Piper Academy. I will be moving over to my channel starting next week, starting next Sunday. And then we'll be posting a lot more over there to try and get that thing rolling, try and get that channel going, really rolling. So if you guys wouldn't mind hitting that link that Alexander G posted in the chat and subscribing to my channel. If you are new and enjoyed this stream, go to my channel, and then yeah, I will start streaming there a week from tonight. So that's how it's gonna be. But yeah, I thank you guys so much for being here, showing up and showing out, and making Markets After Dark the fun show that it has been. And yeah, look forward to the rest of the week. And is them cheeks takeable? German dog, calm down. Hilarious. Anyways, guys, I will see you all tomorrow for TA Tuesday. But before that, we'll have Good Morning Crypto in the morning with BC Port Corp, followed by the Morning Market Report with Army Piper and the OC guy. And then in the evening, we'll have trade setups with OC. And then we'll be right back here for another Markets After Dark, where we go mad on the charts. Thank you all. Mad love. God bless. Moon gods, bring us those gains. Hope you all have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical sleep. And I will catch you all tomorrow. Peace. The Earth out.
On the chart like a priest in the zone, praying to the wicks and the candles tone, sipping that slippage, feeling that FOMO, portfolio flex like it's holy promo, sacrifice fiat, selling the pump, altars of alpha, wallets get plump, lunar eclipse, my stop loss missed, and I'm baptized in that bullish bliss. Oh moon gods, bring us the gains. Light up the sky, burn off our chains. Bring us the gains. Eyes wide shut, undivine with the play, spirit in sync with the market's phase. Confluence hit, I go full send. Lambo dreams that never end. Fibonacci carved in stone, sacred trend lines, bullish tone. Chart prime whispers in my ear. Take the trade, release the fear. Burn the down, cleanse away. Let the din be real quick. Oh moon gods, bring us the gains. Gains, the bulls break all our chains. To the moon with crypto flames. Oh moon gods, bring us the gains. Eyes on the
bitch, feeling that FOMO. Portfolio flex like it's early promo. Sacrifice fiat, summon the pump. Objects with the alpha, whales get plump. Lunar eclipse, my stop loss missed. Now I'm baptized in that bullish bliss. Oh moon,